Welcome. Today is Sunday, November 15th, 9 p.m. Eastern, episode 252 of the Sundering. This episode is brought to you by ads. That's right. You should go click through our ads on our website if you're buying anything on Amazon. Christmas is coming up. We know you're doing it, so you should take a little bit and give it to us.
Yes.
While you're at it. And if you like what you hear tonight, you can always rate us 5 stars, drop us a review on iTunes or Stitcher. We really appreciate that. Doesn't have to be 5 stars. It can be 1. We'll have a good laugh, read it, and then call you an asshole. Either way, it works. What do we have on deck for you tonight? Well, we have a metric shit ton of BlizzCon news since we skipped last weekend. What most of us do in the shower but are too afraid to admit. Somebody's already texting me. They're so excited. I don't know if you heard that. And new ways for Cer to cook his bacon. Welcome to the Sundering. We went missing last week. But let's just face it, we were actually abducted by aliens. But fortunately, we are back this week, and no worse for wear, mostly. Just ignore the flashing, beeping sounds coming from our asses.
The Sundering is an explicit podcast, which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast, with your host, Seraphis.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like that chick's cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rapist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. It's great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Xia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
Alright, there we go. Sorry. Someone just brought it up to my attention that I didn't change the title of our broadcast tonight.
Yep, I'm Jay.
What did it
Hi,
say?
everybody.
No, it said that episode 251 with Jay from Subcast.
Subcast. Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
But
Jay.
no, it is episode 252.
Half the chat room
Are you
leaves.
sure? Are you sure? Because I'm Jay. I have a blue Jay.
God damn it, Ray.
It's
Anyway,
good.
good evening. I'm Seraphis. I'm joined by my co-host Ray. He's the idiot over there with the bird, and the lovely Xia, who is pregnant and
Thank you.
going on maternity leave, so we're not going to have her for the next few weeks. Though
Yeah.
she is currently planning, she claims, to be back for our Festivus episode.
For the rest of us.
It wouldn't be the same if I wasn't there. I don't know.
Festivus is probably... I'm going to go... Festivus is my favorite episode that we do all year.
Yeah.
Because
I like
it's so ridiculous. It's shenanigan-filled. We actually prepared for it.
Now, we're doing it on a Sunday, right? We're not going to try and, make it the actual day of Festivus.
No, we probably do it the Sunday... Because...
It was a question. That's all.
I mean, we usually do it the day...
The week before Christmas on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah, I
usually
know.
do.
I was
Because it's
just,
the,
I think
it's the
it ended
23rd.
up- yeah, I think it ended up on an actual Festivus once.
Yeah, because Festivus is on Wednesday this year, so we're going to do our Festivus episode on the 20th of December.
Yeah.
Which should be about a couple weeks after you have birth, so maybe Mark can give you a little night off.
Maybe.
For us to do a fun-filled Festivus.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Or I'll
If
just
not,
want to
she'll
sit in the bathtub.
she'll record something for us that we can.
You know what? That's true. I can always just
Fancy.
record you something.
I feel like this year I really need to get a Festivus poll.
Is that to beat people with?
No, I should make a Festivus poll out of a lightsaber. No, that defeats the purpose of Festivus. Can't do that. Festivus is meant to be not distracting, no tinsel.
Not distracting. No.
All right.
Yeah. Well, Ray, why don't you tell me who's in our chat room? It sounds like we have a very full chat room already for the evening.
Unless it's changed since I last checked. Hold on, viewer list is updating. All right, got Adams, Black and Angry, Chef Vulcan, Epic, Fuck Block Bog, Joe Brewer,
Wow.
Hoikel Stan,
Hoikel Stan.
Priestess Vish.
Vishy.
I'm here, by the way. I'm not a mod for some reason. That's weird.
Well,
Theon,
you don't
Theondon, and Toasty Posty, Valkyr, and Velvet Dove.
If it makes you feel any better, Ray, it doesn't list me as a mod either.
I just found it weird. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, then who's taking care of the shit?
Oh, who cares?
I'll banhammer people from the heavens.
I'll fucking ban them. That's
Smite.
right. Well, Cer, I see here you were talking about lightsabers, and I think maybe you have acquired another one.
I did buy another one today. It was a Target exclusive, and you can't just go in Target for whatever you're shopping for. So I found a new lightsaber, and it's one of those Inquisitor lightsabers where you hold the handle and it like spins around. Yeah, so I got that.
Whoa, what color is the?
It's red and blue.
Wait, what?
It's like red and blue.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Like the part that lights up is red and blue. It's not a solid color.
No. Hold on.
I was gonna say I kind of want to see this because
yeah, we'll describe it to her. Yeah. I don't have a lightsaber.
Well, I had one over here, but instead I have a sword. So it's made out of wood.
Yes.
It's also bent.
All right.
Your bent sword. Oh, one of those. I see.
Yes. So, see, for those of you who are downloading the audio, I am holding this Inquisitor blade and I'm spinning it. Right now, I only have.
That's really badass.
Yeah, my son absolutely loves it. See well, you can't really see it, but
it's like a little nub.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen one like that before. Is that something new?
Like, it was in Star Wars Rebels. If you've watched that, one of the Inquisitors has it there. So,
nope, I didn't watch it.
So Cer is evil. Well, I mean, it's kind of both. So yeah, it has red and blue.
Is somebody just figuring out that he's evil? Seriously?
Yeah, really? I mean,
everybody in that chat room has heard this show before.
I could literally do this whole show with a Darth Vader helmet on if you guys really want me to.
No, not really.
Okay.
Challenge accepted.
Maybe next week. Maybe next week. But yeah, so beyond that, I've actually acquired some new plushes. So I mean, I got my little Xia whelpling, many whelps handle it, you know.
Handle.
So I got that. Oh, I got my Boba Fett fabrication. Was excited, very excited about that, and probably something that is very interesting to you.
Me?
Yeah, probably you. Is I got stitches.
I'm so jealous.
Look,
I really want it.
He has a vagina on his tummy.
Can you really poke your finger in there?
Yeah, look, it's all the way in there. Look at
Does
that.
it come out?
No, but well, actually, some of it does.
Will you,
Oh, goodness, there's something in there.
I bet there is.
What's in there?
I don't know, but it's green.
Men know what color it turns.
He clearly has I think he has a yeast infection.
Oh, stop it.
That's
I was just playing Heroes, and I was playing Stitches. He's my favorite.
Are you gonna stick your dick in there, Sarah?
Yeah, are you gonna fuck it?
Are you gonna fuck Stitches?
I think I might.
Stitches gets the bitches, so...
I want the scene from American Pie.
But look, I'm also wearing Hungry.
Yeah. You're
what?
Stitches.
Jesus, what are you, a Stitches fan club over there?
Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
I don't know. I don't play him that much in Heroes, but yeah. So
he's so fun.
But yeah, so yeah. Oh, and I'm drinking bourbon tonight. 10-year-old Russell's Reserve, just for you.
Gotcha.
Thank you. But yeah, beyond my collection of new toys, since going away to BlizzCon, catching up on a metric ton of TV. So my wife and I, we've been watching like The Blacklist, Heroes Reborn, Gotham, plus a ton of other shows. Our DVR has gotten a lot out of control, so we've been trying to plow through those.
Clean that up.
Yep, clean it up. Gotta clean it up. Then raiding, doing some work raiding. Ishgar finally got my damn tanking trinket. I'm very excited about that.
Good for you.
Immediately after I got it, the guild announced we are never doing this boss ever again. So, so thank you, guild, for putting up with me needing to get that trinket.
Yeah, kick the shit out of that desk, Ray.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Show it who's boss.
You fuck that desk up.
I forgot the microphone is right next to thing. So
Oh, I forgot the microphone was right fucking in front of me. How?
I moved it from the last time.
Yeah,
you
all
dick.
right. Oh, so one night after raiding, I was playing Here's the Storm with Lou and Jim from our guild, Phalanx Nub, and we were doing a quick match, and we got paired with these two noobs. And literally, so Jim was trying to remember who Jim was. I don't even remember. I believe
Jaina?
Lou. No. He was Nova. Jim was Nova. Lou was Thrall, and I was playing Lily. And we were playing the Grave Golem map. And literally, the three of us, we almost pulled the game out, just the three of us, because had our teammates done anything, and I mean anything, productive to help us, like come down into the mines, taken out a lane by themselves, instead of like just die over and over again, we probably would have won. Like it was like the levels were tied. We were doing really well, and
I'm so scared to play in like quick match mode. Like I just don't want to play with people because I worry I'm not good enough. I think I'm pretty good, but I worry that
Jim forces me to play quick match.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's like, let's do quick match, and I'm like, okay. So
okay.
But yeah, so and then outside of Heroes, I haven't. So for those of you who've been paying attention, I'm in the Overwatch beta, but I haven't gotten to play recently because once I got back from BlizzCon, it was all StarCraft: Legacy of the Void. I have been so consumed by this campaign. The story is so good. I am thoroughly enjoying it. It is very Star Wars-esque.
Cool.
That's all I'm going to say. It's very like light versus dark. It's very reminds me.
There's
very
no
much
campaign mode. It's just
Star Wars.
there is.
Star Wars is campaign.
Star Wars.
Legacy of the Void.
Yeah, Legacy of the Void. There's a campaign.
There's a campaign.
Yeah.
Okay, you meant StarCraft, right? Not Star Wars.
Yes, he meant StarCraft.
No, I'm saying StarCraft is very Star Wars-esque. Like the story is very like light and dark.
Okay, I need to play. I'm in the beta then, and I need to play it.
The beta of StarCraft?
I don't know. It said beta when I clicked on it.
Well, the beta of Legacy of the Void is gone because StarCraft 2 was released like Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So
listen.
It's okay.
Human growing here, and sometimes there's things that I don't pay attention to.
And the beta didn't offer the single player campaign. They wanted to keep
That's
that
what
secret.
I meant.
Yeah.
That's why I never played it.
Yes, so the release has the campaign, and it released on Tuesday, and that's
there you go. That's why.
I've been playing that a ton, and the story is really cool.
The only game I've heard about is Fallout coming out in the last. Fallout and Black Ops are the only two games I've heard about.
Oh, Black Ops.
Oh, and then tomorrow Star Wars Battlefront comes out.
Yeah, Battlefront's out. That's right.
So I have to. Well, not tomorrow. Tuesday. Well, I mean tomorrow at midnight if you're going to that, but I'm gonna pick it up on my way home from work on Tuesday.
What's the story to get on?
What are you playing it for, or getting it for?
I'm getting it on Xbox One. Remember, Ray? We talked about this. So
I was just
asking.
together. Yeah, we'll play together. I won't be able to get it anytime soon. So I know.
Ray.
Well, fucking games cost $60. It's ridiculous. Like I know it's. I don't know why I'm bitching.
I don't have the X-Bones, so yeah.
Get an X-Bone.
Oh, and I'm going to throw it out. Those of you who are excited about playing Warcraft, but your guild sucks balls, or you're just looking for a new home, come check out Phalanx Nod on the Dollar on Server Alliance side. We are recruiting, especially DPS. We would love to have some more DPS folks. As crazy as it is, we got tanks, we got healers, but we need DPS. And there goes his.
My camera just quit.
She'll be back.
My camera just said, "Fuck this."
I think your camera's pregnant.
Well, Mark stopped playing on the computer, so maybe it'll pick up now.
We'll
see what happens.
It's going into working mode now.
But yeah, so if you are interested in being guilded, Phalanx and Dollar on Server Alliance side, we could always use some great new folks. We definitely need DPS, but if you play a different type of role, then we'll also happily.
What about Gnome Death Knights?
Yes.
Name Faildozer.
That's you. God damn it.
He hesitated so much when I said that.
Is it right? Is it right? I heard a rumor that Feldozer was thinking about coming onto the show.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
I'll
get in touch with his people, but we have a tight schedule tonight, so I'm gonna try not to bring up too much.
Yeah.
Hey,
say,
for
yeah.
everyone saying how PC is the master race, I just want to point out that Arkham Knight on the PC completely bombed while the console version was alright.
Yep. That okay. You have one example that does
Yeah.
not that does not disprove Master Race PC stuff.
All right,
No.
we're gonna try turning my camera on one more time. If it doesn't happen, then you're gonna have to
Deal
do
with
some
the picture of
trickery.
you.
Trickery of just being a picture of me. Yeah.
Well, that's gonna take some time.
Yeah, really.
Can't just like throw it on there.
No, it's not one of those deals.
When it goes into that, and then it just brings up the next 2 videos as opposed to 3. It's stupid. I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Hey, don't blame her. Are you done? Because then we can go.
No, I am done. So Zia, what about yourself?
Oh well, Ray seemed like he was really wanting to talk.
Oh, I was gonna say you should talk while your camera's still working.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true because it's sort of working. I don't know, not much to report. I went to BlizzCon, kind of. I didn't go to BlizzCon, but I went to California and surprised the shit out of everybody, which was kind of awesome. Yeah, that was, that. Otherwise, I finished watching Daredevil, which is really, really badass show, and everyone should watch it. And now I'm getting ready to watch Master of None.
I guess I'm more curious about how your stress level was during that whole thing, because that was my concern.
Oh, it was. I
going
mean,
through the thing.
So when you and I think a lot of it. Golly, man, we're gonna have a long show tonight. I think when you're on the side of planning an event like that, and you see all these things on all these logistics, and then you're seeing things unfold, it's really hard not to look at it with a critical eye. And it's really hard not to look at this and go, oh my God, this went wrong, this could be better. And so in terms of stress, I was okay. I think we were better equipped this year to handle the amount of people, but we're still not where we're getting there. I mean, I had Dave, Will, they all did really stand-up jobs, and everybody kept yelling at me to sit down.
Well, because you were pregnant.
Yeah, I know.
Even my wife showed up and was like, "Why is Heather moving all around?" It's like, sit down.
Because she's gonna get swole. She's been carrying around another person, so now she's gonna be jacked. Her calves are gonna be like soccer players.
They are, yeah. Well, yeah. So the only thing is that
feet are
the
gonna
very
look like
end.
a hobbit.
My feet look great, by the way. I have not been swelling. Knock on wood. Fuck both of you, mean asses.
I'm sorry. That's funny.
No, it's fine. The end of the night was hard. Once everybody left, I sat there and I looked at Tristan and said, I need to go. I need to leave. I can't do it anymore. So, I mean, I did have to really, the end of the night. Ray, you'll be happy to know that the cleanup was it looked like it went much better this year.
I was actually going to ask that off the show, but yeah.
No.
I was, okay,
ask.
so, but was the event good? Because I didn't go and I only caught, I saw Dave talking, or Seraph talking for a little bit, and I was just like, okay, and then it went to something. Then it changed to something. I think it was like Hearthstone, and I don't like Hearthstone, so I stopped watching. But I mean, I was excited to see that there was a stream of it, so it looked good and it looked like it was running well.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, Dave, I'd say it was successful. I don't know what our head count was. We definitely saw the same number that we saw last year. My guess is probably anywhere from. I think we had about another 1,000.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that we probably hit around 4,500 to 5,000 total throughout the night.
Yeah.
And
I think that's a good. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Easily.
So I mean, I feel that we made a lot of improvements this year to Con Before Storm and World of Podcast, and I feel like that we learned a little bit more from growing again and what we could do differently next year to make it even more smooth. But overall, I mean, from what I've seen and who people I've talked to, it was a very positive experience for a lot of people.
Yeah,
people enjoyed that we didn't have any lines. People enjoyed that they had good access to. People enjoyed that that they could actually go up and meet people who they liked seeing create content, like streamers. We had the DirecTV folks. We had Alex and Malik and Michelle there, and they weren't like hidden in some secret room or anything. So I mean, people got to meet them, and people really dug that. I think, and even after World of Podcasts, a lot of the podcasters said it was really great that people could come up to them like after they did their segment and got to meet them, and it was really a good experience. And in the common areas between the two wings that we had at the fourth floor, Blizzard developers were just like sitting in the couches like talking to people, and people were just like hanging out drinking.
I didn't realize that.
That was really cool. Like I walked by a few times and there was like 2 or 3 Blizzard developers, like prominent ones on Twitter, who were just kind of sitting there just talking to people.
I'm glad you noticed these things because my mind is so like I'm so focused on what I need to do next that I don't like people will come up to me and I'm fucking thrilled when they do. I want to hug the shit out of every single person who I like comes up and says they're having a good time.
I believe I told someone that I could like you have a script in your head. It's like your response is when someone like comes up to you, you're like, "Oh God, oh thank you for coming." Like that's it. That's like your start of whatever you're gonna say, and then you're like, "Oh geez," like that. Those phrases make it into every person you met that I noticed, and it was just
so embarrassing.
It was adorable. It was adorable that you just. It's like that's your go-to script. Like, all right, I'm meeting this person. Oh God. Oh geez. Oh thanks for coming. Like those have to be there.
No, but I feel it's not even. It's so funny you say that because like. I really mean it when people come up to us because it's like, oh, you know, there's other parties going on tonight. There's other things you could be doing. And, oh, there goes the camera. Yeah. Is it completely going to ruin the stream? Can I just keep talking or is it?
You know, to keep going and you can keep on trying to get the camera back on while you're talking. So,
okay. It does mean a lot. And so I guess I just want to thank everyone multiple times and hug them. I don't know. There's just other things they could be doing. And we were, you know, I don't think it's any secret. We were competing with another party that night, and I consider it a friendly competition. But and it sounds like they kind of had a little bit of a line, so it's a little something in our pocket. Yeah, but they might get better next year about it, you know. So. But
yeah, your little like I said, your go-to lines, Sir Cuddles and I, we were doing impressions of you. While we were waiting in lines at Disneyland. Yeah, so like every time like I'd walk up to him like, oh God, oh geez, so thank you for being here. Like shake his hand, like oh geez, and then he'd do the same. It was pretty fun. It was a good time.
Okay, well, I guess a bit of news to attach to that next. We got inspired by what you did, Xia, and next year I think
you're gonna get pregnant.
Yeah, exactly. No, we might try and sneak out. Just for that event and then peace out. Like that sounds like a dream. To not be there on Friday and Saturday.
You know what? It honestly, it felt, and I'm sure I really would have loved to have stayed and gone to Disneyland, but not going to the actual con and just going and being able to just relax and not worry about I need to be here and here and here. You're right. Like it is kind of nice to just have that sole focus. And the con, I mean, our party has gotten so big. Like, it kind of requires a day before and a day after to rest.
Yeah, I completely agree.
The amount of work that goes into it. So, yeah, no, I'd recommend it to anybody going and leaving early or just not going to the con at all. I mean,
it would be really easy.
Agree or disagree with me?
Yeah,
because this is the first year you went without going to the convention, but
I mean this year, so Friday, Sir Cuddles and I we got to go into the convention for a little bit and walk around. We got to play Warcraft Legion.
I'm really glad.
I mean,
to see it though.
But me and him, we watched the opening ceremony via virtual ticket poolside. So that was fun. And then we cursed at the lawn care folks at the hotel because it seemed like they were literally fucking with us because every time they'd walk by, they like stare us down and then they'd turn on their like leaf blowers. We're like, you motherfuckers. But no, so we watched that and then we hung out. We got some lunch. My wife joined us. On Saturday, my wife and I, me and her got to go in there and she was just in awe of how big BlizzCon actually was, so she got to see it a little bit. But no, so I mean, it was pretty relaxing. I hung out with a lot of people. I got to day drink over at the beer food truck that was there. So I mean, so that was the thing. My wife ogled
Sorry,
some
Ray.
of
I didn't know it was going to turn into this.
No, I'm only the day drinking part made me do that. Everything else I'm interested in.
No, my wife was participating with me, if that helps. But no, my wife was actually. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to get in trouble for this by some person.
She was fucked up. She was
no,
belligerent.
No. Actually, she was like, she was kind of like, ogling some of the female cosplayers. She's like, oh my god, they are so pretty. Oh my god, look at that costume. And then she's like, I'd wear that for you. I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
All right.
So.
I mean,
it's a whole different type of cosplay there that we're talking about.
I'm glad that you guys
but no,
had
it was
fun
cool.
and it was successful and everything worked out great.
Yeah. This okay. Well, you know what, right? If it's any consolation and will help you solidify your decision to come out next year, Mark has consented that he wants to come with me.
Consented.
I have been asking him for the last 2 years, and he has said, no, it's your thing,
Yay.
it's your baby, you go.
Hey, Rona JB, thanks for having fun and coming for this one.
Nice.
Oh, so in your chat room went to
Yes.
conference room.
I
thank you.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Anytime that Mark comes up in conversation with Chili and I, like she's just like, Mark is so awesome. Like I remember you were getting all like about how he was like giving us the history of Milwaukee, but we found it interesting, and you were just you were so
Ray
just
and
Milwaukee means the good land.
We like him. I'm excited that we can spend more time with him. You know,
that's really nice to say.
Even though it's a year away, but I'm gonna get into my weeks.
Yes,
it's
please
not
talk
much.
about your fucking week now, because we all keep talking. And
it's okay. I was letting you guys do it, so.
Camera's going out.
I got to play Fallout 4. I know I was just bitching about prices or whatever, but one of my friends decided not to play that game, and they're playing Black Ops instead. So I got a chance to play Fallout, and.
Do you like it?
I didn't play any of the other ones. The story is great. It's what?
Rona, so I'm sorry, I gotta interrupt you, but Rona JB says, it's me, it's the guy who I kept running into. So this guy was wearing our 2013, the original World of Podcast shirt.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the retro shirt on.
And literally, I ran into him, like, all the time, all throughout the week. Like, he was, like, pulling out of his hotel, like, on Sunday morning, and Cuddles, my wife and I, we like nearly walked right into his car, and he was just like, hey guys, like literally, like we kept running into him no matter where. And it was just great, so I had to bring it up.
It's a sign you just want to volunteer next year, right?
It was just fantastic.
You're just meant to be with us, okay? Like this is just let it happen. Like we're supposed to be friends, and well, we are, but
all right, sorry Ray, but
so
like,
if anyone thinks that Fallout 4 is for somebody that's been playing Fallout for years or whatever, not the case. You can jump right in. The story grabs you immediately. I don't know what else to say without like ruining stuff, so I'm not going to.
So Ray,
it's just fun, and you can do a lot of base building once you get to a certain point.
So let me ask you this, Ray.
Yeah.
Do you have like a foot or something on your desk that you're shaking your camera up and down? Because I feel like I'm on a cruise ship.
Possibly.
You motherfucker.
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't have a good setup right now. This, just so you know, this chair is broken. It leans to one side, and I don't have a chair. So I loaded it up with pillows on this side.
You are kind of gangster leaned.
I always like this, but all right. So Fallout's fun. That's great. I got Chili into StarCraft, so she's probably gonna play this. And Heather decided, or Xia decided, I don't talk to you guys enough to fucking not say your fucking names.
It's okay. I say, I mean, I don't know who Andy is, but.
All right, so she said I left my pillow at Xia's house when I traveled to Canada.
You should tell them how I packed it to you.
All right, so you packed it. Oh yeah, that's right, in a toilet paper box, and it just. From the look of it, somebody just delivered toilet paper from Wisconsin, which is really fun. But so I had my pillow, which I'm not even joking.
And toilet paper is a great gift too.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, if we needed it. But she also got me that thing from Gen Con, and it's Green Lantern, and it's signed by I'm assuming it's this name right here. I can't really read it.
Yeah,
Stuart Sager.
The art. He did the concept art for Batman vs Superman. Yeah, he's like he's a guy. He's an actual guy who does things. Like he's not just like some Yahoo. And apparently, there's more than one Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Like,
there's more than one, and
there's like the Green Lantern
it was that one. Well, no, well there was like
but then
one
there was
that was portrayed by like Hal Jordan, and then there's another. Is that his name? Hal Sparks,
Al Rayner, John Stewart, the original one, Alan Scott, I think his name is.
So whatever one that you got was Adam and Sir Cuddles helped me pick. Okay. So I was like, I don't fucking know. It's all the Green Lantern to me. And they were like, no. There's a difference.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so that was the right one.
It doesn't matter. Green Lantern is Green Lantern. I'll take any of them.
Okay. So you like that art?
Fuck yeah! I just don't know what to do with it yet. I gotta.
Okay. It's badass, huh?
Yeah. Seriously, I am a Green Lantern fan. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Green Lanterns up here. It's hard to see. It's far away.
As soon as I saw them, I was like, I have to send something to Ray and Sarah.
Thank you so much. And
you're welcome.
The fucking pillow. Oh my god, I got such good sleep once I got that thing. It's so soft. That's a big deal. And okay, so there was all that. I streamed a bunch of Destiny, just to see how Twitch stored it, and I wasn't talking during it because I was Skyping with my chick. So, well, I don't. You know how it is. Like, there's a term.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
There's a term that you can use before you get married, but I don't like it. It sounds dumb. I don't like it.
Your bottom bitch.
The fiance. I don't like that term. I just call her my chick.
Your finance. Yeah.
My finance. Well, yeah, she will take care of my finances. So I think we should move on to whatever we're going to talk about.
we have stuff we're going to talk about?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about stuff.
Oh,
and now here's some bullshit that happened somewhere.
All right, so real quick, show news, our contest, November. We have our themes going for November. Food, family, friends, BlizzCon. Send us your pictures of, you need to submit 5 pictures. If you include our logo on them in some way, shape, or form, you get a bonus point. Most points wins. I believe you're going to win a $10 Amazon gift card that you could spend on Christmas presents. Or Hanukkah presents, or Kwanzaa presents, or Festivus presents.
Or Festivus!
The Amazon link this week.
Boom!
I did. I spent like $40 on stuff that I needed.
Nice.
Good for you. We appreciate that. So yeah, and a reminder, this is Zia's last show before she goes on maternity leave. We will have more ETAs on when she'll be back. She will be back. I want everyone to just know.
I'm returning.
She is coming back. Yeah. It's not like she's leaving forever. She is coming back.
I should not post the third mic tryouts thing that I was going to do.
Well, we probably should. We still need a third mic probably for some nights.
You still can.
I'm just joking.
I think you should have Sir Culligan on the show.
All right. Get him on.
I actually asked him if he'd wear a red wig and pretend to be you. He did say yes, so.
It's gonna suck not having you for a while.
He's
God damn.
Aw, buddy, it's all right.
You mean like every other week?
Hey, try and make her feel better. Yeah.
She's off gallivanting with her fanciness.
Yeah, seriously.
But no, we will miss her. We're hopeful that she'll be back for a Festivus episode. If not, you'll have to listen to Ray and I do Christmas poems.
What? Fuck that! Yeah. Fuck that noise.
We should all write a little poem for one another. And air our grievances, of course.
Didn't we do like the night before Christmas, but we did like the night before the Sundering? Like last year?
Yes, it was very long.
Yes,
that was all we did.
But yeah, it was all we did, but it was really awesome. We had
such great... I don't even remember. I remember us doing something, don't remember the contents of it whatsoever.
I remember it being awesome. It was fun. I feel like we could do like... I
think you were drunk, and I think that's like some
because
fucking
you
haze.
Drink.
Well, I do.
You come up with some crazy idea, and then you drink profusely, and then you're like, this is great!
Yeah! Remember that time we were drunk and it was awesome? It's like, yeah, you were drunk. We were holding on to you. You couldn't even stand up.
That's why he never goes for our fucking ideas, Ray. It's because we aren't getting him drunk and then giving him these ideas. We need to get him a host, present, and then he'll go for them.
Oh, I'm glad you're finally figuring this all out. But yes, so either way, so we're hopeful that she'll be back for Festivus, and no, we'll have a good show for that as well. And we got Thanksgiving coming up. Yeah, so like, but yeah, so our photo contest. You take pictures of your Thanksgiving feasts, people. It's fantastic.
Take pictures of your turkey.
And if anyone actually puts turkey on their head, I'm gonna brine my turkey this year. I'm pretty excited about it.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, kid.
Yeah.
I don't think we brine it, but this year I'm gonna brine it. Boom. Word. And I think like next year I'm gonna plan on frying a turkey.
Damn.
That would be good.
That will be good. Yeah. All right. Bacon.
This is the king of bacon talking about bacon.
So this story comes from our friend Muckluck and Gildy.
I love Muckluck.
So he sent us this awesome story about that you can eat bacon that was cooked via a laser.
Awesome.
Yeah, laser cooking bacon. How amazing! This is the future. This is the future that you always dreamed about. You're like, how are we gonna cook food in the future? We're gonna laser cook it. How are we gonna test this out? Bacon.
How long did it take to fucking make that piece of bacon?
The video goes for 15 minutes, so
that's fucking way too long. I want my bacon now.
That's way too long. It's awesome, but that does seem like it takes a long time.
What here?
Okay, so we're gonna continue. Yeah, it's bacon cooked by laser. Thank you, Muckluck.
I bet you sometime they're gonna cook bacon with lava.
Ooh, lava bacon.
Yeah.
I like where this is going. Lava bacon. Bet you could do that in like Hawaii.
Maybe.
You'd line a whole mountain in bacon and just let the lava flow. And at the end of it, you'd be
it
like,
smells so bad.
You'd be like, bacon.
You like burnt bacon though, like
lava bacon.
It would smell awful.
Lava bacon.
No, it smells.
So Cer doesn't. Right. The operative word for him is bacon. It's never what comes before or after.
Bacon.
He's just like, yeah.
Bacon.
So, I kind of want to discuss this other.
All right, what's up?
Can we discuss this other bit of news?
All right, so there was a study, right?
'Cause I'm curious.
A survey.
Yeah.
61% of Americans admitted to peeing in a shower.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you guys pee in the shower?
And 41% admitted to peeing in a pool.
Do you guys pee in the shower?
Fuck yeah.
No, never.
Aim right down the drain.
I do too. I do too. It's great.
You aim right. Look, we got like a hose. You just point it right at the drain.
It's the only time you can pee. I can pee standing up without a cup.
I remember we talked about this like 3 years ago because Xia admitted to doing that, and I was like, "Well, I'm taking a shower before you then," because I never thought that people actually did do that. Like I just.
Yeah.
I don't pee in other people's showers though. That's just.
I don't pee in any showers. How about that?
I don't pee in other people's. No, I won't do that. I agree with you. There is something I do that I don't. I've only met one other person, and thankfully it's my husband who does this.
Okay.
Poop in the shower. Yes. No, I'm kidding.
Ew. Who poops in a shower?
I'm just kidding. No. Have you ever brushed your teeth in the shower?
No.
No.
Brush your teeth in the shower.
Why?
I promise you.
I like to be able to look at my teeth when I do it. Though.
Yeah, I like to look at my
Brush
teeth.
your teeth in the shower. Okay, I explained this to Cuddles because he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Trust me. Get your toothbrush. You brush your teeth. You're naked already. Toothpaste doesn't get on your clothes. It doesn't get on the sink and all messy. It goes right down the drain, and you're done. And you can just sit there and brush it while you wait for conditioner or whatever to sit in your hair. Yeah. Brush your teeth in the shower. Try it. Just try it one time. Maybe not necessarily while you're peeing. That'd be kind of fucking weird.
That's like a sneezing.
Try and get back at me.
Thing.
I've only met like one or two other people who do that, and
I'll try it. I just hopefully I'll set an alarm. When am I going to take a shower?
Sarah can't decide if you're intrigued or grossed out.
He's
brushing your teeth in the shower.
Oh,
he's
there's like
something unrelated.
No. In the shower room, there's like a bird, like literally a bird. Well, I mean, it's like a bird pet in World of Warcraft who asked this question, which I'm going to put in our notes and I'll answer later.
Okay.
It's just weird that a bird was
Have
asking
they
us
ever
questions.
been? Have they ever been in our chat room before?
I don't know.
Because they just came in at a weird point. if they were new. I hope I didn't discuss the chat room. I probably did.
Red said that our conversation is positively homeopathic.
Oh, I thought I said homophobic for a second.
No, it's not.
Are you kidding? We love each other.
I was gonna say, goddamn.
I'm a girl, so Anyway,
people are saying it's really convenient.
Well,
oh wait,
what the fuck is
never
this
mind.
stuff?
Velvet Dove was talking about brushing teeth in the shower. I thought she was talking about peeing.
What is this stuff about the penis on a student's assignment here? That
was last week.
That was last week.
You're on the wrong show. We're at 252.
All right, I guess I am then. What the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ, Ray, get with the fucking program.
Truly, I didn't know.
Hey, well, Ray gets with the program.
Truly, I didn't know.
Do we want to start tackling things from BlizzCon?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm just going to answer. Hyacinth McCall says, "I want a career in gaming. What should I major in, like entertainment-wise? Probably, if you want to do entertainment, like journalism. Honestly,
A career in gaming?
Yeah, entertainment, entertain. Yeah, so if you want a career in gaming, like where you're going to be broadcasting, journalism, acting, couldn't hurt. Like a minor in drama or.
I would say journalism or acting especially because anytime. Yeah, I feel like especially one of the things that I love game groups. I talk about them so often. I know those guys do like improv classes and things like that. So I think if you ever did something where you wanted to do like improv or comedy or something like that, I think that would be really useful to have. That's something I wish I had the guts to do.
But
actually.
I would definitely say that you probably need to have some sort of. You can't just be like a fan of video games. You need to understand them. So you probably need to also maybe do like a minor or. Like get an associate's in like game design or something just to understand game creation a little bit to
Also,
talk about it intelligently. But
if unless you're specific in what I guess area you want to work, you can check out the Unity I fucking at a loss for words right now. The Unity development thing.
Oh.
Seriously, I'm drawing a blank right now, but it gets they do a lot of web browser games and shit. So
I honestly know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, but yeah. I mean, you like I said, if you understand game design, like I would take some classes to understand it. But Vish is like communications. I mean, communications journalism. I mean, whatever a school offers, but communications, journalism, like I said, acting, some sort of acting, minor or major.
Hey.
Oh, that's a lot of chat.
I know English helped me anyway, just being able to look at something critically, and being able to dissect, things. So if it's not offered English, I enjoyed English a lot and it helped me. So I think journalism's a good. Hey.
I mean, and then now they're asking what about becoming pro? Well, if you want to become a pro, then I mean, you need to be good, and you need to start playing. You're
talking to the wrong people.
Well, yeah, I mean, one, you need to be good. You need to participate in tournaments, and you need to win, and then you need to be picked up by a team like Cloud9 or whatnot. So, good luck.
We should start our own pro team.
All right, BlizzCon review. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Warcraft movie trailer.
Woo!
Whoa!
So, I was excited. That was me being excited.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
So there was orcs. There were humans.
There was.
So the big controversy of everyone who was bitching and complaining was about Dalaran, because Dalaran was floating, and they're like, Dalaran wasn't floating at this point in Warcraft's history.
It really wasn't, was it?
No, it really wasn't. So a lot of people were really pissed off.
So what?
I saw so many people pissed off.
You know what? All those people can suck it. That's how I feel. Stop bitching. They have to do certain things in the movie. Okay, it wasn't somebody from Warcraft actually do you know what I mean. There's a guy making this movie, and he probably saw Dalaran floating, and he's like, "Fuck, that looks awesome. I want to do that. Let's just make it part of the movie."
So there's clearly green orcs fighting humans, and then there's the brown orcs who are just like, no, don't. But we did see Baby Thrall being in the basket.
Baby Thrall!
In the basket, being sent down the river.
Little Baby
Literally.
Thrall.
See, here's the thing. I just saw the trailer and I didn't know who any of them were. I was just like, I'm sure I would, if somebody said that's Duratan, I would be like, oh, okay, I know that name. Like, but they didn't call each other their names in the trailer, so I was like, I don't know who's who. So that was how I was going about it. But I mean, it looked great. Stormwind looked cool.
Yeah, Stormwind did look cool, and that part where he's coming down on the griffin towards the battlefield, so badass.
And he wasn't wearing shoes.
Awesome.
So is there going to be a problem with the female orcs? Have you noticed that the female orcs were very, very feminine, right? Very slender.
I'm sure somebody, now that you brought it up, now somebody's going to be like,
but the male orcs were giant hulking beasts, whereas like the female orcs were very small.
I have no
and human size. So I was like looking at that, and I was just like, "Is that going to wind up being a problem?"
I paid zero attention to that.
Not for me. Like I
did not.
I mean, is it going to offend somebody? Is that what we're getting at here?
Look, it's the internet. No, I don't care if it offends anyone. I'm just saying though, does that really fit? Like,
I think it's fine because I think it's difficult for them to make a. If they're going for it, but having some sort of, there's love going on there, then they probably just aired on the human side more because that's what we find attractive. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't. That's the only thing I can think of. Because maybe people will be turned off with a hulking, like female person. That's I can see that.
I mean, I
have no feelings.
I'm just kind of curious. I still feel that. I think I originally guessed that it was gonna be like 40 on the Rotten Tomato score, and I think Xia, you originally said something like 70, and
yeah. I think it'll be fresh, but I think it won't be like 100 or anything like that.
Yeah, I think obviously 40 is a lot higher than other video game movies, and I think it'll as someone mentioned, it'll set. I think Adam said it'll set a new bar for video game movies, but
I think it will.
I mean, but let's be honest, that bar isn't too high as it is.
No, it's not.
So, all right, let's talk about Warcraft Legion. So the trailer was out, and I mean, you got Varian and Sylvanas basically kind of teaming up to take on Legion on airships.
Yeah, that was really sweet, actually.
This was probably one of the best intro videos I've ever seen.
It was really good. And it was nice to see Sylvanas doing something for a change.
I have a problem with it. And this is the internet speaking. And there's no orcs. So obviously
thank
Warcraft
God.
is biased. That's all I fucking heard. And I'm just like, you know what? They brought a character that hasn't been in.
So done.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that that's what I heard. How can you not just enjoy the fact that like Sylvanas is out there? I just don't understand.
I know. Sylvanas is doing something. Like, yeah, finally, she's doing something.
Apparently, we're gonna get a lot more Sylvanas storyline in the Legion.
That sounds awesome. Like I had no problem with it, but again, this is Warcraft fans, so nobody's gonna be happy.
So we're also apparently gonna get some Greymane storyline too. So maybe we'll find out a little bit more about the fate of Gilneas. And whether we're ever gonna fucking do anything about taking it back from the Forsaken. We'll see. We'll see about that. But Varian Wrynn, still one of my favorite. Like, I remember like a long time ago, like we always called him like a whiny bitch, but they've really brought him into his own as I think a really cool like character. So I like him. I like what they've done with him.
Okay.
He's good. I like how they kind of foreshadowed the hiding of the shoulders for transmog purposes with the trailer, because when the ship crashes into the water, his shoulders fall off in the water and he comes up without his shoulder pads on.
I'm sorry, are you suggesting that was some sort of foreshadowing of transmog?
Yes.
Okay, you're smiling, which means that you're stretching. Okay, good. Just making sure.
I just figured that they're trying to tie different features into the trailer.
I'm not used to you trying to troll Ray and I. It's usually Ray and I trying to fuck with you. So,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, well done. I'm curious what you all think in terms of the fact that it's not coming out until next year in September.
Well, so they said on or before September 21st. So let's go with the assumption that it comes out on September 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So what does that mean?
It means I probably won't be playing WoW until September. I mean, to be honest, like
yeah, me too.
And also, I think that this is like obviously Blizzard's not going to come out and say it, but I don't think that they care as much about World of Warcraft as they do about these other titles that are coming out or out, like Hearthstone and Heroes of the Storm and now Overwatch. I think that they're going to be pushing that a lot more, and Warcraft shit's going to be put further and further to the back burner.
I want to point out that Hellfire Citadel, Normal and Heroic, were released on June 23rd of this year. If that means there will be no rating content for over a year if it comes out on September 21st.
And I'm not even a raider, and I'm still bored. So I mean, like
they're coming out with additional time walking events. They're coming out with some other stuff in the latest patch, but the fact is, there's a lot of guilds out there who are done. Our guild, Phalanx and I, we are 10 out of 13 on Heroic mode, so we only have 3 bosses left to go on Heroic. Once we're done, we may run it a few more times, but, I mean, I feel like a lot of our guild is going to want to do either level alts or play other games. We have a lot of other games, and a lot of our guild, we enjoy playing, like, Heroes of the Storm together. We enjoy playing some Diablo together, so, I mean, I foresee that it's going to have a big impact. If a casual guild like us, like Phalanx and I, we will probably be done. I'm just going to say probably by end of January, the latest, is my guess at this point. And that's taking into account holidays. So I'd say probably end of January is probably the safe bet. Maybe if I push it, maybe middle of February. And I know that I have like Adams and Vish in here who are looking at this like, oh, Jesus. But still, you're still looking at a 7-month drought of content. And that, I feel, is honestly almost a death sentence for the game.
And it coincides with the fact that they're not going to release their subscription numbers because they know as soon as they announce that shit. Like, seriously, I am not shy about saying that I probably will not be playing until the next expansion comes
releasing
out.
Subscription numbers is a horrible statistic, and it only enforces truly negative feedback because even with the subscriber numbers, the fact is if they're selling like all their little microtransactions, pets, mounts, and they're making up for that cost, if people are buying those tokens to try and sell people time with their subscription numbers, you know, that's more, they're making more money off of that than off of a normal subscription, so there's still a chance they're making money back. So it doesn't really benefit Blizzard as a company. So as a shareholder in Activision Blizzard, it doesn't benefit them as a company to release those numbers. It just doesn't.
I know. I'm just saying that they...
So it's smart on their part to basically stop.
But like, it just so happens that all this is happening around now, and with the fact that there's going to be this until September dead period with everybody being burnt out because of no rating content or whatever, I mean, those numbers will look terrible. Like, from the chat room, I can tell people are just like, yeah, this is going to suck. So they're going to be obviously they're going to play other Blizzard games because, you know, they're great at making video games.
So Velvet Dove in the chat room just said that she's kind of pissed regarding the Valor that some of us stockpiled and they're bringing it back. So yes, they are bringing it back so we can do Valor upgrades in the next patch, which I believe is coming out this week. But let's be honest, in pretty much every other expansion, if you had Valor, they would zero it out and give you an equivalent gold amount for it. So it's not like you can carry a stockpile of Valor from expansion to expansion anyway. Even when there was Valor, they still zeroed you out for new. But so anyway, but back to the Legion. Yeah, if it comes out the 21st of September, that I feel is way too long for a lack of content. That's basically us almost waiting until next holiday season to play this game.
Mm-hmm.
That where it says on or before, like they definitely need to make it before. Like I believe I had an original guess they were going to push this out in February, possibly March of next year. And I still hold firm that they better do it February, March. Like that is an ideal time frame for them to do this. Giving us like a pre-patch like a month ahead of time before the expansion is just not going to be enough. I feel they need to be pushing their team. Their team is bigger than it. They keep on saying our team is bigger than it's ever been. Well, if your team is bigger than it's ever been, then you better utilize those resources properly and get this game out.
Would you rather have a game sooner that's rushed or a game that takes longer but is perfected?
I would rather have a perfected game, but because of the way that they've developed World of Warcraft, I'd rather them have. All right, so we'll have the leveling to level 110 available along with dungeons.
Okay.
But we're not going to have raids available on day one. I'm
they
okay
do that
with
already?
that. No, usually they ship with the raids ready and they just activate it like 2 weeks after launch. But I'm saying they could wait like a month after launch. Let people level up, run the because so if they could like piecemeal it, like say patch 7.1 will be raids, 7.2 will be more dungeon content. 7.3 will be an additional raid. Like, if they just start piecemealing it out a little bit and space out the content. Think about how they did it back in Vanilla. Remember how they paced it out? Like, first came Molten Core. Then they released a patch that we got, like, Onyxia's Lair. Then they dropped a patch for Blackwing Lair. Like, it wasn't like they were trying to offload, like, a ton of raids on us at once. And they would also release dungeons periodically. Remember? Mordon didn't release at launch.
No.
So, Dire Maul didn't release at launch either. That was something that came later on. I feel they could do the same thing. Personally.
I mean, it'd be smart the way you said it, but I just, obviously they put that date out there because they know it's going to be that long.
I am just curious because what you just suggested makes sense. So is there a reason why they're not doing it that way? Is there something with the way the game is developed that it's difficult to do things that way? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm asking
I honestly I think it goes back to like it's an industry standard. Like we're gonna release an expansion. An expansion has to have a certain amount of features. If it doesn't have those features, like people are going to flip the F out. So I feel like there's like this like stigma that they like we have to release this because if we don't have this many dungeons and this many raids on release day, they're going to compare it to the previous expansions and say, what am I going to get for my money? Because this is the second expansion in a row that they're releasing it for. The base is $49.99 and then the digital deluxe is going to be $69.99. I mean, granted, digital deluxe you get a mount, you get a pet, you get a Mountain Heroes of the Storm, you get your wings in D3, StarCraft 2 portraits. Doesn't look like there's not anything for Hearthstone or Overwatch, but I mean, so you're paying for the digital deluxe $10 more than a base game to your earlier point, Ray. Because Star Wars Battlefront is $59.99, brand new game. Mm-hmm. So their expansion, all the bells and whistles, is $69.99. That's for like the bonus stuff, but like the base game is going to be $50. So it's still a good chunk of change for an expansion. Which is, I mean, I would argue that their expansions are typically whole new games. I mean, but they keep on saying that they want to release content sooner, and I feel that they're just going about the wrong way from a planning perspective. They're trying to do big bang. We're going to give you everything at once, and it's all going to be in the game. It's almost like digital DLC. Now, imagine if, let's say, parts of the DLC was stored on a disc when you bought it, right?
Okay.
But what if that DLC was unlocked with a patch that you didn't have to pay for? Would you be pissed off about that? We just say like, hey, we have the base game is done, but we want to give you some extra content. We want to have you explore these new worlds or whatever in a game. So, but they're not quite done. But we want to get this game out. We want to get you guys playing it. So while you guys are playing,
I see.
Didn't they release some stuff though before the last expansion? Didn't they come out with they started like ripping the world up?
Well, yeah.
Before, so there was things that did happen before the actual game.
Yeah, they do the pre-patch expansion a month before the expansion is released.
I have a hard time believing that they're going to be doing Zip until September.
Well,
isn't that a confirmed thing? Like, we're not doing fucking squat until September.
No. It's just that they're just saying that the game is going to be released on or before September 21st. Like, they're not going to exceed that date, is what they're saying.
So, if anything, we actually don't know if they are going to do some stuff before then.
No. They've already said a month before the release, they're going to give us like the lead-in. Like, the Legion is going to be invading around Azeroth. That's our lead-in. But it's only going to be a month. So if it's going to be September 21st, it means we don't get that content until August 21st.
Okay, so nothing is happening between now and July of next year. Zero. No patches, no nothing?
I think that they're going to push it to
we just talked about we're getting the patch next week. The patch next week is going to give us, the Valor upgrades. They're giving us some more time-walking dungeons. That's really about it. But then, after that, we're waiting until a month before the Legion releases to get the Legion pre-patch.
So they could do something, but we just don't know.
But I'm saying is they should hold off. Like they should take the raids, put those into a release shortly after the game is released. They should put any dungeons that aren't done into a patch after it's released. Get the game out sooner. Get content into people's hands.
But they won't. I get what you're saying. I do.
Let people explore, professions. Let people explore the world. Let people play around with demon hunters a little bit.
But there's only people that want to level immediately and get to the raids, though. That's another part of it that we're not accounting for.
Ray, I'm one of those people. I want to level up my character as fast as possible. You guys know this. I'm usually one of the first people in our guild to level up, and I'm ready to raid almost immediately. But the thing is, I'm okay if they say, you know what, we're not opening raids for 2 months after release.
Oh, come on. People would shit their pants.
Well, probably, but would they...
They're going to shit their pants either way.
They're shitting their pants right now anyway.
Yeah.
So if they say, level up to 110, take your time. Explore the content. Explore the dungeons. Explore the professions. Explore all the side quests and the daily... storyline quests that we're doing, because they're doing a very similar thing to Diablo 3 with adventure modes, kind of with their daily quest things, go out and do different things all around. It's interesting. They could say that that's legitimate content. Go run the dungeons.
I completely agree with you, sir, just so you know. But we should go further into this.
Yeah. I have my... Yeah.
Because, we can just sit here and say they should do this, they should do that.
We are doing a lot of speculating at the moment.
No, that's good. We should be doing speculating. The fact is, I think that we all agree that if we did nothing between now and September, it's bad, right?
Yes, I completely agree.
I have a hard time buying into that nothing's going to happen between now and then.
Yeah, we just don't know.
I agree with that. If that is true, then everybody, you guys, there's other games out there you can play. I don't hate to say it. I stopped playing WoW, and I've been playing the Shadow Heroes of Storm, and I'm having a fucking blast.
I see you.
Fucking over Warcraft, there's no spark there for me anymore. So if you mean to tell me that there's nothing going to come out for 5 months, then Dave, I'm with you. February rolls around, fucking bounce and play other games.
Yeah.
And that's it. There you go. There, in a nutshell. Yeah. I just have a hard time. I don't know. That would be a really stupid move. I have a hard time believing that they would do that. So there you go.
So a couple of, okay, so beyond that, I do kind of like what they're doing with the leveling zones. So there's 4 leveling zones, and you can go to them in any order, and the world scales to your character. So
Now that part's new. I know you could always pick where you wanted to go.
So this is the part that was really interesting, and like they said they created some new tech to do this. So let's, for example, Ray, let's say you were level 102 and I was level 108, and we both were entering. Like we both didn't do one of these zones yet. We both could enter that zone, and when you fight a mob, it would be like the mobs were all level 102, but while I'm fighting them, it would be like they were 108. But it would be seamless to you and me as we were grouped up playing together.
Fair enough.
So,
That's
like,
fine.
it sounds weird, but it also sounds cool in the fact that it's the same challenge for both of us, but we can experience the story at different levels together and still advance, but yet I'm not necessarily dragging you through the content.
Yeah.
I'm fine
That's
with
good.
this.
That's
I
a
don't-
great idea.
Yeah, I don't have strong feelings about this.
I mean, honestly, they should have done that sooner.
Like, it sounds cool. I just don't know how it's going to work in practice. I am very interested in it because I just feel that, like,
we'll see.
because I find it hard to believe that a single mob. So you and I walk up to a mob. You're level 102. I'm level 108. That mob to me looks like a 108, but to you, that same mob looks like a 102. Like, I feel that has. I'm going to test the shit out of that.
Yeah.
When and if I get into the beta, because that just seems like
we're gonna get into the beta of that at least.
Like, I just feel that now the one transmog system completely stoked for. They're basically mimicking the Diablo 3 transmog system, where once you find an item,
They should have done this. I don't know how long ago. These are things that like I don't like the fact that they're waiting. Like you know what, Seraph? They should fucking just put the transmog thing in now. Or, like, with that next patch. Or make it a patch in fucking February or something like that. Because... it's just... Like, I have... My banks are so... Like, my banks are full, and they have been. It's also making me kind of... It's kind of difficult to go and do anything, because I have so much shit that I want to save that I can't go back and get. That it's like, But yeah, they should patch this fucking shit in.
Oh, and the Andon says he's like mobs are open to everyone. So they clarified that. So they're going to redo the tagging things. So the idea was that tags would go up to 4 to 5 people. So the idea is like if you go into a zone and you see someone killing some mobs that you need, you could just jump in and help them without grouping up, and it would still count towards it. So they've said it's more of like an organic questing. Like you just group up with people. So instead of people kind of like stealing your mobs, you could just jump in and help and still get credit, which I thought was kind of cool.
I mean, Destiny has something like that like you can just kind of jump in on something and get credit for it, so that's good.
But they have said that Karazhan is making a comeback in a future patch after the game is released as potentially a dungeon. That's exciting.
I mean, as long as they don't fuck with it. As long as they don't fuck with it.
So, and gnome hunters. Apparently, people are very excited about this. Gnomes can be hunters.
I'm sure people are equally as pissed about it too, because people don't like gnomes.
Sure.
All right. I feel we've really talked an earful about Warcraft Legion.
Yes.
Let's talk about Overwatch. Overwatch. It's being released spring of 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So Overwatch for the PC is going to be $40. Includes all the heroes.
That's good.
And then they have an Origin Edition that's $60 for PC, Xbox One, and PS4. That's going to include all the heroes, and you're going to get some bonus skins for some of the characters.
For a second there, when you said Origin, I was thinking of the Origin like program that you have to run like Battlefield and shit.
Okay, so all right, great.
You don't care about the first-person shooters?
No, it's not that. It's just like everybody knows this already. So I'm more curious about what you all think. And...
So
okay, well, I was gonna say
I'm actually so I think this is something that we all thought was going to be their model. I think that we kind of all discussed like they should sell it for this price point, give us all the heroes, and then release like cosmetic upgrades.
Yes,
I think
exactly.
Guessed that it was going to be this price point. Actually,
yeah.
I want to say you said 40, or one of us said 40. I felt like 30 or 40.
So, I guess my question is, which do you all think you're going to want to play this on? Are you going to rather play this on PC, on the console?
Oh, PC all the way, just because that's where I play all my Blizzard games.
I think so too.
Especially since if it's going to be $60 for the Xbox, I don't give a fuck about bonus skins. Like,
yeah,
20 more dollars to play it on the console. Like, I'll try and convince Dan to play it and get it on the PC. Like,
no, I'd just pay $40 and play it on the PC.
I'm not.
Blizzard games.
What I'm gonna do is what I did in Heroes and what I did in League of Legends. I'm gonna get a character that I like. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna play it all the time, and I'm gonna be like, all right, I like this character enough. I'm gonna get a skin for it. Like that's what I do, and then I have one skin. That's all I've ever bought.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence. Like, part of me feels like I'm most likely gonna get it for PC, but I feel like I'm also going to get it on a console as well.
Did they confirm is it compatible? Like, if I'm on the PC and you're on the PS4, we can still be in the same game?
I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. To be perfectly honest, I don't think they answered that question.
That'd be huge. I mean, you can do it with Rocket League with PS4 and PC, so you can't say that it can't be done. Like,
I mean, I just typically play most of my first-person shooters on a console, so playing on a PC has just been weird for me.
You can use a controller, though.
I know, but they took away aim assist because people were cheating. So that's a whole other story, which I don't even want to get to. The fact that you're cheating in a closed beta is fucking stupid.
Wow.
Idiots. Anyway, the other part is they've also kind of said that as of right now, they have no plans to support Macs. Which,
what do you mean?
Oh, I was gonna say. So, in other words,
there's no Mac
listen to Azareth Pirate Radio and Q fucking just weeping.
Yeah. So if you want to go into a much deeper discussion on the no Max port, go listen to Azrael Pirate Radio episode 97 with Corey and myself on there, and we dive into that. And I personally don't care. I don't have a Mac.
I was gonna say I don't know anybody Corey has a Mac. That's the person I know that has a Mac.
But I also understand why some people are pissed off because Blizzard has a history of supporting people on Macs.
Yeah, but I mean, at a certain point, maybe the Mac audience is going down. Like, Corey's the only one I know that has a Mac, so like, it'd be like making it for an outdated. Not saying it's outdated. And I'm not calling you out, Q, just so you know. But I just think that like, if it's not worth it, they're obviously doing it for a reason. They're not just like, oh fuck Mac, we don't like them. No, they're doing it because there's probably not enough people that buy their shit on Macs.
Oh, the chat room is saying that it was confirmed that there is no cross-platform in Overwatch.
Are you serious? There's not?
Well, let's think about this. PlayStation Network and Xbox Live, they like to keep their ecosystems very locked down.
I mean, technically that's true, because I'm saying just PC and then
that's what I meant, like
one
PC
of the consoles.
Yeah.
Because I know Xbox and PS4, they're not going to... Obviously, that's not the case.
But you would think the PC would be able to talk to... There's other games that do that.
Rocket League. Anyways, that's just going to be me complaining about that missed opportunity there, but, you know.
Who knows? Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so Overwatch coming out spring. I'm planning on trying to stream a little bit more of it, so stay tuned.
Oh, because you're in the beta, that's right.
Yeah. Well, hopefully some more people, some of you will get in the beta soon too.
They should get it to people that have a lot of time on their hands, that have a lot of experience playing first-person shooters, but...
I'm also hopeful about the whole us getting into the Legion beta and playing some of that and giving some better opinions on what we think.
That I'm not worried about because I'm always guaranteed to get in.
You are a dirty fucker with that.
For both accounts.
No,
Wait, he's a dirty fucker?
My Faildozer account?
Okay.
You mean my friend Faildozer's account? I don't know.
Yeah, your friend Faildozer. Yeah.
He hasn't gotten into a beta since Kata.
All right. Do we want to touch on Heroes of the Storm?
Yeah, let me...
All right.
So, they said that they have more than 200 characters on lists as potential characters.
Yeah, potential characters.
So, I don't know about you, but when I first looked at the League of Legends cast of characters, like, I was overwhelmed.
There's a lot.
And part of me is, like, actually concerned if Heroes of the Storm gets to be that many.
I don't
They just gotta keep on tuning. They gotta keep on tuning these things.
I just seems like that. Now they did announce Lunara, who's like this like half horse, half what are they called, dryads or?
She's a dryad. Yeah, She did not do anything for me.
Now
I mean, it's a pretty model, but
so Gen Greymane, they announced, who looks awesome. He's like a ranged guy, and then he turns into a Worgen and can like jump in and like do melee. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. All sorts of excited.
I'm most excited for Cho'gall, I would say.
See, I'm least excited for it.
I can't wait to get my hands on. Well, Mark plays too, and he sits directly next to me. And in my mind, right, I'm like, oh my gosh, if we can get our shit together, that would be a fun.
So I'm gonna claim you. I'm gonna claim you, Mark, and Ray then.
What do you mean?
Because as someone who got the virtual ticket, I get Cho'gall for free.
I know.
And the way that other people get Cho'gall is by playing with someone who already has Cho'gall.
Wait, so if I play with you and we play Cho'gall, does it unlock it for me?
Yes.
I don't have to pay for it?
No, you cannot buy him.
Yeah,
period.
You can only get it for friends of people.
So it's like an STD.
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, they literally said that when they were announcing
Mark, I can give you Cho'gall STD, and we can have Cho'gall.
Nice.
He just made a face at me. So I guess you want it.
Yeah, so I think I believe you have to play 2 games. I think it's 2 games. You have to play 2 games. Okay. So basically, you and I need to play 2 games once they unlock Cho'gall, and then you will then get Cho'gall.
Yeah, you have to do it twice to make sure you really, really get it. And then
yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so we're gonna Cho'gall bang.
We're gonna Cho'gall bang, and then I'll bang my husband.
And that might be the show title right there. Cho'gall bang.
No, can we spread it? No, wait. No, can I spread it to him?
Yes.
Yes. Once you have it, you can spread it. But I'm trying to claim you and Mark. So I mean.
Oh, okay. So you actually want to play with me, and then you.
Well, I'm kind of selfish because like if I can spread it to 4 total people, like I think I get like a bag of gold.
Oh, I see. Okay. So
Sarah. But I understand. I understand if you want to spread it to your husband. That's fine.
Sarah wants to play in her butt and give you Cho'gall.
And I'm just gonna call it out.
Cho'gall bang.
I'm probably not going to be.
Cho'gall
probably not going to want to play as him. But
so the name of the episode is.
I just need you to play 2 games with me. Just 2 games. Right.
I haven't played a game in a fucking long time.
Just let him put it in twice, and then that's all you got to do, and you're done.
I know.
Yeah. So I'm pretty. I think Cho'gall's gonna be cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Wait, what was the name of the episode?
Cho'gall bang.
Okay. I'm really just writing it down.
And they're also going to do like an arena mode, so it's going to pop up with like 3 random heroes, and you have to pick one of those heroes, and you have to play as them. And it's a very small single objective map, so it could be interesting.
That'd be fun. I'd play that.
And Towers of Doom, I'm not even going to recap it because I don't even really understand it. Like I'll play it when I see it because it seemed weird. Something about like destroying towns and then the towns like take down your enemy. I don't know.
Never know. It might be fun.
It could be fun. It could be a lot of fun.
There's other games that honestly none of us care about too much, so we're gonna skip that. Like the future of StarCraft and Diablo 3 and shit. So
I think it's time for Foffs because I got a few.
I figured you did.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
Yeah, so I got some anger.
Yeah, I know, I can tell.
And chat room, if you got any anger, feel free to let us know. Should I go first? Do you guys want to go first?
I literally have none, and you have 3, so you can just
I think I have 4 now.
Oh Jesus!
All right, so which one should I go? Okay, so first up, going out to BlizzCon, I was kind of out of the loop for a little bit, and when I came back, I found out about this called the Starbucks Red Cup nonsense, as I refer to it. So this year, Starbucks decided not to put snowflakes on their cups. Let me repeat that because it bears repeating. They didn't put snowflakes on their cups. It's just a red cup. It is literally a red cup. That's it. So
yeah,
what
it took
happened?
me a minute. I read about this on the news, and I was like, why is everybody mad about this cup? And I read the article, and it was like, oh, because they're red now. And I was like, there has to be more to this, right?
No.
There's
They
not.
Last year they had snowflakes on it. This year they don't have anything. It's just red. Which prompted people to say, Starbucks hates Christmas.
Yeah.
A televangelist also went as far as saying because they're just red cups, Starbucks clearly hates Christ.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Let me repeat that. Starbucks took off snowflakes off their cups. Therefore, they hate Jesus.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm gonna break everyone's mind here for a moment here.
No, you're not.
Jesus was born in a fucking desert. There was no fucking snow. There was no snow.
Hey, how do you know? You weren't up there back then.
Shut up! And also, I want to point out that Jesus was technically born in the summer months, and the reason why we celebrate Christmas in December was because Christians wanted to hide their religion from the Romans, so they did it during the winter solstice. This is the only reason why Christmas is celebrated in December. Get your shit together, people. Alright? Guess what happens in the summer? It's fucking hot. Guess what doesn't happen in the summer? Snow. It doesn't fucking snow in summer.
I feel
taking away snowflakes does not mean you hate Christ.
I feel like Seraph.
Fuck.
I feel like Seraph to warm up for this. He watched some Lewis Black. He's like, "Worf that horse. Wouldn't have spent that year in college."
I mean, it's ridiculous. It is absolutely insane. It's a fucking cup. The cup. You drink your coffee and you throw it away. So what happened if you had like fucking snowflakes on it last year and you drank and you threw away? Were you throwing away Christmas? You're just throwing away your religion. Literally. Yeah. According to these fuckers. Fuck all of you who think that this is the Starbucks hating on Christmas. You guys are idiots.
I threw away my religion when I got confirmed.
Fucking stupid. Well, Catholic Church...
that was excommunicated my parents gave me. It's like, once you get confirmed, you can do what you want. I never did anything after that.
Oh, so angry about this red cup bullshit. Like, it is fucking ridiculous.
Well, here's the thing, Seraph. You have to search. You have to kind of like look for it to see it, because I saw it once and I didn't even know what it was. Somebody just said, "Oh, this red cup thing's stupid." I never clicked on it because I'm just like, that doesn't look like something I should click on. You must have searched it out.
No,
that's what I'm guessing.
My wife told me about it. And let me tell you something. I mean, you could go back and look at my tweets. I literally went to Starbucks twice one day. And one time, I even posted a picture. I'm like, look, I got some Starbucks. I ordered the War on Christmas blend.
Oh, that's right. I forget that we don't have a Starbucks anywhere near
the
here.
The War on Christmas blend. So I urge everyone who is listening, if you go to Starbucks, tweet out that you're drinking a delicious cup of War on Christmas blend. Just to, perpetuate the nonsense.
It's also nonsense spewed by irrational people. So, what are you going to do?
It's fucking idiotic. All right. The next thing I want to bring up is fuck off to Apple Watches. And Will... I don't know where my phone is. I wanted to pull this up. God damn it. Like, I really wish I knew where my phone was, but I don't know where it is. But Will, I love you, man. But your watch fucking sucks. He spent so much time trying to text me using his watch by speaking to it that it literally never worked until like the 4th or 5th time. And like he would try and search for things with his watch, and I would just look it up on my phone like 10 times faster. I understand wanting to be first with new technology, but this is just getting ridiculous, people. Do we really need Apple Watches in this world?
I will just throw a blanket Foff onto people that will dictate to their phone what they want to send. That enrages me because now everyone has to hear it. Like,
the only time I do that is if I'm by myself. I wouldn't do that in public. That'd be weird.
By the way, happy birthday, Will. And Sir Cuddles.
Your watch fucking sucks. I fucking hate you. Happy birthday.
Well, to be fair, his wife also was like, I hate that fucking watch. I can't. And by the way, and fuck off to Sir Cuddles, Sir Culligan, for allowing Will to buy this watch and pissing off everyone in the process of BlizzCon. who watched him try to tweet or text or whatever with this watch. And then him spending hours trying to find apps for his watch. Like, oh, I think there's an app for that. And I'm like, God damn it. Also, today, went to Target. We're walking through the toy aisle. And my wife is with our son. They're going down one aisle. My daughter and I, we're going down some other aisles. We're going down the Star Wars stuff. And the next aisle over is like the Legos. And my daughter wants to get over there. She wants to look at some of the Legos. So we're walking through the Star Wars aisle. She's like, Dad, come on, let's go to the next one. And this lady stops and says, yeah, Dad, your daughter doesn't want to be in the boy aisle. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. My daughter has Star Wars toys and she plays with them at home. Thank you. And I walked away. Who the fuck does this lady think she is? That my daughter can't play with a boy's toy? Or who says like my son can't play with a doll if he wants to? Fuck you, lady. Fuck you.
Whatever they want, yeah.
You're a fucking dumb cunt.
She's one of those people that can't handle the change of there not being these. This is for boys and this is for girls. Yeah. Somebody that's just stuck in the Stone Ages, like everyone.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking sorry that my daughter likes to play with a lightsaber and we have duels at home. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you can't wrap your fucking head around that. Fuck you. God, the fucking bitch. That pissed me off. Dirty cunt. Anyway.
So,
all right, I'm done.
No, I agree. She
has no reason to tell me how to parent my child. Second of all, how dare she stereotype that my daughter can only play with girls' toys? Fuck that. Fuck that.
To be fair, she doesn't know any better. Like, again, she's one of those people that refuses to change. I can picture the type of person that she is. She's probably the same person that's upset about Starbucks, by the way. I can guess.
So she Sarah, probably is the person who got pissed off with.
I can agree with all your Foffs there, so I'm good.
All right.
I'm gonna piggyback Sarah's Foffs. I'm gonna piggyback them. We usually don't bring up this kind of stuff on the show, but it sort of goes without saying that everything that happened in Paris is fucking atrocious.
That's true.
And I think this Red Cup thing really puts shit into perspective over what people's priorities should be. And I want to add to that, and I don't know how to carefully say this, so if I ruffle feathers, it's not intentional.
Mm-hmm.
But there are people who actually have had the audacity, and I had to double check that this was not a hoax, and it wasn't. Unfortunately, I really wish it was a hoax. There are people who are upset that there's coverage being given to Paris and over Mizzou, the protests going on campus there. You all know about the protests going on at Missouri, right?
Yes.
I feel like I read briefly about it, but it kind of got overshadowed by like the Paris stuff.
I didn't know there was still protests going on.
I believe it had to do with like a journal, journalist basically, journalism.
There's been some stuff that's gone on, and peaceful protesting. If you don't agree with something, always you should protest. You should stand up. That's your right. But when it gets to a point where it becomes, and I don't want to go into it too much, but you can look it up. There are people on Twitter who genuinely idiots who are either trying to capitalize on everything going on in Missouri and saying, oh, well, people are showing attention to Paris and not Missouri, like Black Lives Matter. And it's like, that's just inappropriate.
Trust me.
The whole thing is inappropriate.
Yeah, if Paris the Paris thing didn't happen, they would be covering it because that would be the next biggest story probably. But guess what? News stations don't care about how impactful a protest is going to be compared to death. They will flock to death every time. It's just how it happens.
I just am mad in a way that it'd be like if I wanted to. I do not know how to untangle this. I may have just dug a hole for myself here. I'm going to try.
Not really. You didn't say anything wrong.
No, but because I think it's important to exercise your freedom of speech, and I think if you think there's injustice, you should do something about it. But what makes me angry is when someone who, perfect example, Ferguson, when the things that happened in Ferguson, and there were people protesting and things like that. But then you had assholes looting and rioting. Yeah. And they were taking advantage of a situation when people wanted to be peaceful, but they couldn't because there were assholes who don't know how to be And so I think that's what's happening is there's assholes who probably don't even have anything to do with Missouri who are just going on Twitter and saying asinine things. And I fucking hate that. It devalues everything. So fuck those people. I really hope what I just said made sense.
It does. It's literally
okay.
the thing that I care about isn't getting covered because something else that I don't care about. And I'm not speaking as me, I'm speaking as this person that's tweeting. That's it. It boils down to that. It's selfish. I mean, there's other people out there that, like, a person that I was formerly Facebook friends with said, I don't care what's going on over there because it doesn't affect me. And I was just like, he's just trying to be a dick. I'm done with this. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, trolling for the sake of trolling.
Yeah, there's trolling, and then there's a little bit of what you said, is that they're just trying to shed light on something and acting the wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
Acting a fool, is all I can say.
Act a fool. So, anyway, sorry. Shit got real in the Foff tonight.
You should.
No, it's absolutely correct. People bitching about fucking red cups when there's much bigger issues in the world.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding?
You could do it with every single news story that's out there. If somebody covers a Kardashian, there's a soldier that got killed that they should have covered, but they're not going to. Like, just, I've given up with the news, so that's
and
that's
I'm
my
guilty.
solution.
I'm so guilty of that shit. I mean, and maybe it's because I'm abroad and I like to look at what chicks wore to like a award show and shit. I like that shit. But you're right. Like, in the grand scheme of things, it's really fucking nonsensical and stupid to pay attention to that stuff. There's more important shit. So, anyway, we have a community Foffs. We should probably read. So for Mr. Hasu, you know what? I do want to give a props. I do have props as well. Mr. Hasu, we played his intro today, correct?
No, we did not.
We didn't do the video intro?
No, I didn't get to test it.
You didn't get to test it? Okay. Well, you guys, I am so excited for you all to see what Mr. Hasu's put together. He has done a bang-up job, and I'm really, really glad that we have him on our team. And I can't wait for you all to see the intro that he's put together, because it's really fucking cool and funny, and yeah. So, props to Mr. Hasu. Alright, now to read his Foff. Yes, Foff to super mutants for carrying mini nukes and blowing my ass up. Son of a bitches, sneak up on me and boom.
Yep. I got wrecked in Fallout. Like, my head just got blown off. I'm like, God damn it, it's safe! Gotta learn
I learned real quick in Fallout 3. It's a little unforgiving when you first start playing.
Just a little bit.
From Adam, we have Foff to the assholes in Group Finder who I have to deal with because we can't finish HFC.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ray?
Sorry, I was doing the thing here.
Okay. I can read, so from Das Boot. Black and Angry, Das Boot.
Okay.
He says Foff on the raccoon. I can't read it.
So Das Boot says Foff to the raccoon that has moved up into my attic, and I'm trying not to laugh. I'm sure that's horrible.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, like, raccoons are cute, but not in your attic.
Colby Panda says Foff to myself for buying 2 plane tickets for myself. Spent most of Saturday morning of BlizzCon at the fucking airport fixing it so I didn't miss flight out. And I missed breakfast with Seraphis and the gang.
That's a bummer.
That was a shame.
Well, just picture somebody
Colby is so nice.
He did come by, though.
Eating bacon, and that's what you miss.
I did eat his share of bacon.
Colby, you know what? I was really happy I got to see you that 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago or so. And thank you for talking to me about the things you talked to me about, because I'm not sure how out in the open that is. He just shared some nice things with me, some good news, and congratulations to him and his magical, he did some magical things.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
I'm really confused.
All right.
As you should be. If everybody's confused, I did this correctly.
Good job.
Adams, I missed it. I must have missed one of Adam's props.
Oh, okay. You want to read it?
I don't know. I'm trying to go back and try and find
it. Okay. Well, while you look for that, I will go ahead and finish up Joe B's. So Joe B says, Foff to motherfuckers that just let people enjoy life and feel the need to be complete assholes to cause anarchy and death. I think that came out wrong. Much love to Paris. And he also says, Foff time is the time to get your chest clear.
All right.
Oh, I don't think that was actually a Foff. I think he was telling me to clear my chest.
Let me clear my chest.
Well, let me clear my chest. Oh,
by the way, I found Adams. Adams said, props to me for getting my security exam done with totally
not vain at all.
Totally not vain at all. No.
That's okay. Pat yourself on the back. Good job.
Good for you. Good job.
Props to you. You can prop yourself. Yeah. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Yes.
To a Cho'gall bang.
To a Cho'gall bang. I have a really good haiku, speaking of which.
Oh, man. Well, let's get into some haikus.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Xia.
Alright, so let me just make sure. Yep, okay. Eyes gazing at me. 4 deep, dark pools of longing. Time for Cho'gall bang.
That's good.
It's ridiculous is what it is.
Yeah. Are you horny right now, Ray? Did that turn you on? Are you moist?
I don't know.
Do you got a... Oh.
I just love the Oh no. We just did 2 callbacks. I don't know if I can handle that right now.
Alright.
When I'm allowed to drink again, I want to get chocolate wasted and call the show. Sorry, go ahead and read your hike.
Alright.
That's fine.
Alright. Cho'gall bang all night. Stupid fucking
bangs.
Bullshit red cups. Legion come out soon.
Sarah, just take out one of your adjectives and you'll be good.
I mean,
stupid fucking bullshit red cups is 8 syllables.
Oh.
Stupid fucking shit red cups. There you go.
Alright.
You got so angry that your syllables got out of
whatever.
Okay.
The red cups deserve an 8th syllable. Alright, I'm calling it right now. The fucking red cup bullshit deserves an 8th syllable.
From now on, anytime we reference red cups, we're allowed to have an extra syllable. Alright?
Boom! We're making a rule.
It's called a Serku. Serious.
I like it. I'm going to
Serkus.
Serku.
But you have to reference red cup. If you don't, then it's all...
I'm putting down a note right now, an extra syllable, if you use a red cup. Alright. You know, I used to remember a time when red cups were awesome, and it was called college. Remember the red cups at parties?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I still get them for like Super Bowl parties and whatnot. But red cups were awesome. You put adult beverages in them and you drank them, and they were fantastic. Yes. And now they're a symbol of stupid people.
No, we should change that. I think next year at BlizzCon we need to have a pool party, and we'll have red cups there. We'll have Xia's pool party, and we'll have red cups, and we'll order pizzas, and that's what we'll do.
I feel like I want to hand out red cups at Common for a Storm. Like, here's your red cup. Go have fun.
Put our sticker on it.
Showbrewer says, Cho'gall and Heroes. Plenty of head to give now. More head is better.
Do you want to read the chat room? I don't know if Ray can see it.
I can.
Oh, you should do it. You should say everybody's name.
Where is the chat?
If we didn't scare them all off.
Jesus.
We might have some people left. It's just updating. We got Adam, Black and Angry, Brillin or Brilliant? I can't tell.
It's Brillin.
Brillin. Okay.
Brillin's in the chat room?
It makes you think of Krillin.
B-R-I-L... Brillin.
Chef Fulgen.
Oh, hold on. Before you
Chili's
continue,
there.
I have a... Before I forget, I want to say props to Pex.
Pex!
And I want to throw this out there because during our live World of Podcasts with the Southcast crew, there was this muscular dude there, and Xia does what she does with the chat room, and she gave him a name.
I hit on him. He was hot.
She named him Pex, and that guy was a good sport. So good for him. Good for him.
He was a very good
Props
sport.
to that guy.
I thought you were calling Brillin's pets.
Oh, okay. No, go ahead and continue with the names. I just want.
Hi, Brilliant. I love you.
Okay. Chef Fulgen, Chili, Every Class, Joe Brewer, Colby Panda, Mr. Asu, Rob App 1, Toasty Posty, Twin Blade Dan, of course, sneaking in at the end, Velvet Dove, and Venedin.
Okay.
Venedin.
So when Sarah held up the Boba Fett, I had looked down, looked up, and the red shape made it look like a pair of underwear. I thought you stood up against your camera with like a pair of panties.
That'd be sweet.
Like when it does. It looks like underwear, doesn't it? Like if you look down. And look
I'm
back
never
up,
gonna look at Mandalorian armor ever again.
It looks like panties.
Forever, I'll be looking at Mandalorians and like Clone Wars and whatnot, and I'm gonna be like, they're wearing panties on their heads.
I do want to add very quickly. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everyone who's been so kind and nice about being pregnant. And it was really, really special seeing everyone in California at BlizzCon. I think was... to give you some perspective, when I found out I was pregnant and the months had started going along and I kind of realized that I may not be able to go to California, I cried because the amount of effort going into Con Before the Storm and how much fun it is to see everyone once a year. It really was upsetting, and so the fact that I got to go was really special. And so thank you, everyone, and thank you for listening to the show tonight, especially. Yeah, so there you go. You can tell everybody.
Don't take a hiatus just because Zia's not here, okay? Sarah and I are still gonna fucking.
It actually be better without me because these two are really funny and
Ray and I have plans for guests, so.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I just don't know what they are.
I know I have a little wish list of people I think would be really cool to have on, but if you guys have people that you think would be really neat to have onto the show, you should send those suggestions our way, and we can maybe try and get a hold of them. So
I'm gonna bring in world-renowned bird hunter.
I'll say now if they're really lofty, they might have time. But
well, then I'm gonna bring in a bird doctor.
I still think we should get Feldozer.
You should say that you're gonna bring in like vegan or something.
No, I have one of my friends I went to high school with is literally like a bird doctor guy.
No way.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I was wearing my bird shirt and he's like, "Oh, superb fairy wren." I'm like, "All right."
You were like, "And boner."
Yeah. I mean, I already have a boner with because he's one of my, he's a really good guy.
Well, if there are fans out there who like birds and boners, where can they find you?
That was too good not to just let that sit. You can find me on Twitter. It's Rayfist, RAYFYST, and if you like birds, there's bird_RP on Twitter. Oh yeah, at Xbox, I'm Rayfist as well, if you want to play Destiny.
Sarah?
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter at Seraphis. Xbox Live, Amish Mafia, 2 words. PlayStation Network, Seraphis Prime, 1 word. Steam, Seraphis.
And you can find me, Zia, ITSXIA. I promise I'll still be around and kicking, even if I'm not actually on the show, and I will return. So don't worry, don't fret. You can also find the show in all kinds of wonderful places. We are on the internet, obviously, at thesundering.net, and we are also on Twitter at thesundering. You can find us on Facebook. Just do a search for facebook.com/thesundering. And you can find this episode in its video format if you'd like to see Sarah's sweet-ass lightsaber action and Ray's smiling happy face. YouTube.com/thesundering podcast. There it is. That rattling sound, if you're just hearing it, not seeing it, you should see it too, because it's pretty sweet looking, and I want one now. And he's doing his own sound effects.
That's what I do with my kids. It's fantastic.
So yeah, that's what you do. Well, yeah, of course. So we also have a Steam group at the Sundering, and you can always call the show at 323-SUNDER0 or 323-786-3370. And you can email the show at thesundering@gmail.com. We are a member of D20 Catalyst, part of the D20 Crit Network, and our intro is Boxing Fox. Thank you to everyone who submitted a Foff tonight, questions, who tuned in. And as always, fucking download us. Invite us into your home, your ears, your head. We just want to be inside of you.
Next time we're going to podcast from Zia's hospital bedside. Live show with Birth of the Fancyling.
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
I love the 20.